Hey casters, we're here at Chicago Collecticon with a face that you might find familiar. We have MetaZoo artist Jett Yates here with us.
Hello, how are you guys doing?
Actually, fun fact is that this interview that we are about to conduct is already happened in Miami, but unfortunately the audio had another direction it wanted to take, so now we're going to redo this interview in Chicago. Jett, thank you so much for joining us today.
No problem. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Awesome. We have a couple questions to touch base with Jett, as she's been a long-time MetaZoo artist. So first question is, we're at Chicago Collecticon. How has the weekend been treating you? Have you walked around? What have you done? Anything so far?
Yeah, it's been a great weekend. There's been a great turnout. There is a lot. This is a big Collecticon. It's one of the biggest ones I've done this year, for sure. The crowd's great. There's a lot of booths. I feel like it's like double the last one I went to. There's so many booths. I got to walk around a little bit. There's a lot of cards out there still. It's crazy. I did see a lot of sealed stuff, which I don't see as much of at Collecticons, and that's the stuff I kind of go for. So that's kind of nice getting out there and seeing it.
It's always fun to find all the different unique things at Collecticon. Second question is, you got to design the Torrential Tides alternate art booster box. It's really fun seeing it, so beautiful. What was it like seeing your art come to life in a box?
It was really cool. It's the first booster box I got to design from beginning to end. I had a really specific idea for it, and I kind of pushed on it quite a lot, so I'm so glad they went with my idea. It turned out amazing. Like, I'm a little biased, but it does actually look really good in person. I've had a lot of compliments on it. It was just unbelievable. It's so cool to see it.
It's literally one of my favorites.
Thank you.
The Blossom Rares that you illustrated quickly became a favorite in Torrential Tides. I know you have a little fun one to show us.
I actually have the Loveland Frogman with me today from the Blossom Rares set from the alt box. One of my favorite ones.
Can you talk a little bit more about their design and like what was your inspiration for the Blossom Rares?
Yeah, sure. So I got a list of the cryptids that would be featured on this box. One of them was Colossal Koi. Obviously very Japanese inspired, and I wanted to do a Japanese theme for it, so I had to go with the cherry blossoms. Originally the koi was designed within a big cherry blossom pond, so I wanted all the cryptids to be interacting with that pond and located around it. So you'll notice the ponds in the background, the same tree is in some of the card arts, and then the cherry blossoms obviously are coming from the same tree.
Oh, I love that. I love that we got to know a little bit more about that actually.
Yeah.
So when you're creating MetaZoo art, how do you approach it? Oh, and is it different when it's a single trading card versus like the full art design, or a little bit more about that?
The booster box was difficult because everything had to kind of coincide, and it was 4 separate arts, and the box itself all had to work together. With individual cards, I get to have a little more freedom. They give me an idea, a move, whatever the cryptid is supposed to be doing, and then they pretty much just let me go to town on it. So it's a lot more individual. I get to do a lot more with their personalities per card. This one, since everything had to be cohesive, I was a little more restricted, but it was still a lot of creative freedom for me in particular. So.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. I love the direction that you take the cards.
Thank you.
Another question is, you've been with MetaZoo since the early days, a really long time. How has your journey as an artist evolved overall?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a big question. So, like I said, with that freedom came a lot of responsibility. I've definitely had to be more structured in my artistic process. They do let me get a little crazy. I get to do a lot more action-y poses now, which is one of my favorite things to do. I get to actually show the cryptid in battle or performing a move. That's really cool. I've had to be very mindful about also recognizing what the card needs to show in its artwork and actually move towards that to the final. So even though I might want Loveland to be doing something goofy, this might be a very serious card, and I have to respect that and relay that information through the artwork. So that's helped me build a lot as an artist throughout that process.
Gotcha. Just more depth.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I have a fun one. So without giving away any spoilers, are there any cryptids or themes or settings you'd like to illustrate in the future?
Ooh, absolutely. I would of course love to explore more Japanese yokai as soon as possible. The alt box is a great step towards that, and I've always wanted to do more Japanese inspired things. I'd love to go back and revisit some cryptids that haven't made a return yet, like Giraffe Possum's obviously one of my favorite cryptids.
That's a good one.
He's kind of native to where I grew up as well, so I'd love to be able to do him. There's a Pink Mess of Goose Creek Lagoon. We talked about him earlier. I love that little guy. Also, when I got to design, I'd love to visit him as well. So there's a handful.
Those are always so fun, and I love the original ones, so I would hope one day that you get to do the revamp of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And finally, we have one last question for the fans and the artists that eventually want to work for a TCG. Do you have any advice for them or any information?
It's going to sound kind of cliche, just keep practicing, just keep drawing. The more you force yourself to draw things out of your comfort zone, the more you develop as an artist. Eventually someone's going to like what you do. Hopefully it's a trading card game. You never know, That's kind of what happened with me. So just keep drawing, don't stop. That's pretty much all I can suggest.
Man, practice makes perfect.
Absolutely.
All right. Jett, thank you so much for joining us. I love the 2.0 interview now that we've gotten to talk about base set, and now that we have added on to the Torrential Tides information. Casters, if you haven't already checked Jett out, she's available on social medias. She's been around MetaZoo for a really long time. This is Mrs. MZN signing out at Chicago Collecticon. We will see you in the future.
Thank you guys so much.